Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Paper Mario. Last time, we saved this nice young flower here from having her roots nibbled by a horde of money moles. So let's figure out what reward we're gonna get for that. Oh, yippee! Hooray! Hurrah! Yahoo! Whee! You got rid of the Monty moles! Oh, thank you! To show you how grateful I am, I'll give you this magical bean. Here you are. You got the magical bean. A bean! It's twitching as if to say, plant me this instant. Yes, my name is Petunia. They call me the Seed Maniac. Nice to meet you. By the way, about that magical bean I gave you, you shouldn't plant it. Why not? Because as a seed, it will always enjoy freedom. After it's planted and it sprouts up, it won't ever be able to move again. Don't you think that's sad? Please don't plant it with, for instance, fertile soil and miracle water. I don't want to think about a sprout growing on my cute little seed. No! Well, too bad, because I'm gonna have to plant it. Alright, we get the red berry, which we saw for about 2 seconds. A berry found in flower fields restores 5 HP. This is going to be necessary to get to the next area. Essentially, berries for the first part of flower fields are kind of your key cards. Different colored berries allow you to different areas, which is kind of an interesting way to do it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember where I go next, but it's pretty linear and it's pretty obvious. There will be a flower guarding a gate, and you have to give them the appropriate colored berry. That guy was yellow, so we don't have the right one for him. This one's red. Hello, stranger. What do you think of my bright red coloring? Isn't it nice? What's that? You want to pass through here? No, I'm sorry. I couldn't possibly let you through. Although perhaps I could make an exception if you gave me something delicious to eat. So they only really like the berry that is their color. If you give them another colored berry, you will get a different reaction, but you won't get to pass through the gate. Munch, chomp, smack. Oh, delicious! This is it! Great color, full flavor. It's perfect. You're a champ for bringing me such a tasty snack. Of course you can go through. You know what? I'm going to demonstrate that real quick before we go through that gate. Here's what happens if you give someone the wrong colored berry. Since I've got multiples of these and I need to clear up my inventory anyway. Good day, Mario. It's great to see you. I'm the guard of this gate. I must tell you though, I don't let many people through. I have excellent taste in food, so you must bring me something sufficiently tasty to get by. Well, do you have anything? How do you feel about red berry? Munch, chomp, munch. Well, it's not bad, I suppose. But it's not enough to satisfy a gourmet such as me. I'm sorry, but I never let people without distinguished taste pass through here. Come back with some culture. Alright, I'm actually kind of curious now. That's not the reaction I expected. That was a lot less generic. Or a lot less generic. So, maybe they all have different sayings, too. That is a bubble bush. Can't use that. Or a bubble flower. Can't use that yet. What do you have to say if I give you a red berry? I'm so hungry. I'm tired of guarding this stupid old gate. I'm so hungry. Hey, you there. I don't suppose you have anything good to eat that you'd like to give me? Listen, if you give me something succulent, I'll let you through here, and I won't tell anybody. Alright, you can have my last red berry, because I can always get more of these. Munch, chomp, crunch. As far as berries go, it's so-so, but it's missing something. Nothing tastes good. I've been blue since the sun disappeared. I hate being a blue flower. Nothing good is blue. Yeah, you heard me. Nothing. I bet even blueberries taste disgusting because they're blue. Okay, so you do get different dialogue. That's interesting. I've never done that. I learned something new today. I wonder if they give you different dialogue if you give them like a mushroom or something. That's something for somebody else to look into. I think we've kind of fooled around with those long enough. And we have a new enemy here, a nice brown poo cloud? What is this? Rough Puff. This is a Rough Puff. Rough Puffs are nasty little cloud henchmen of Huff and Puff. Max HP 10, attack power 4, defense power 0. Rough Puffs float in the air, so a jump attack or something similar may be best. Of course, I'd be more than happy to give him a head bonk. It's your call, Mario. Alright. Nothing spectacular except for, you know, their spectacular ability to almost get me killed. I just noticed. Ooh, I actually don't. Wow. I don't have anything I actually want to, you know, use. I am low on actual consumables. It has been probably. Well, I got back on Sunday, so it's been a few days since I got back from my trip, and that was 2 weeks ago, so I kind of forgot I was this low. Go, multi-bonk! Save me! That's a pretty good attempt to save me. I can finish it from here. No, we'll just jump. I should probably head back to Toad Town. Let's see how fast we can do this. Recovered some health. Recovered some health. Let's go back to Toad Town, sleep, and go to the shop. This shouldn't take too long. So, yeah. Go back to Toad Town. I just got back from Texas. That was a good visit. Visited for Thanksgiving, just even though I've been told not to date my videos, that there's sometimes context needed. Anyway, I got back from Thanksgiving, had a good visit with my family, ate a lot of good food, got to relax quite a bit. Oh my god, I needed a vacation pretty bad. This is kind of my big vacation of the year, is going back home and doing absolutely nothing. Like, I let my family decide what I'm going to do when I'm on Thanksgiving. I don't make any plans. For one thing, I'm down there without a car, right? So it's kind of hard to make any plans without a car. And they offered to let me use their truck this time, but I've never driven anything that large. I didn't have my glasses or my contacts because I only really used them, ironically, for driving. And I didn't take them with me because I wasn't going to drive, or so I thought. So anyway, I don't usually have a vehicle when I go down there, so I don't bother making any plans. I just relax, I sleep in, I get ferried around, I get chauffeured, which is really nice. You just don't have any control over your destination when you're being chauffeured. So, yeah, it was relaxing. We did some interesting things. Mostly I worked on my dad's farm quite a bit, burning wood and stuff, which is fine. I like actually going down there and doing some chores because I don't have a yard, and since I've been an adult, I figured out that the best way to get me to do yard work is if I'm doing it for somebody else, and I actually start craving the ability to have a project to work on. Like, if I'm not responsible for it day to day, I want to have a project or something to do outside, you know? But, I got back in Sunday. I got bumped off my flight. I volunteered to get bumped. Originally, I was going to fly out of Dallas at noon, and they said, you know, we've overbooked our flights because it's Thanksgiving, and that's what we do, because everyone's trying to get home. And we need volunteers to, you know, go to another flight, give up their seat, so that people who are flying standby can go home. And, you know, the next flight out was at, you know, almost 3 o'clock, which wasn't bad. So I stayed in the airport for a couple more hours, watched some videos, got $650 in a voucher to go home on, or to use, maybe next year going home, so I go home for free, or I could use it for another trip. Maybe I'll go somewhere else, So anyway, I flew out about 3 o'clock, got into Seattle about, well, it's a 4-hour flight minus a 2-hour time difference. So I got in about 5:30. And really struggled to find something to eat. I was super hungry by then, right? And I went to the usual place I go to. They didn't have anything I wanted to eat. They were out of what I specifically went to go there for. So okay, I decided to go to Subway. Went to Subway, and no one was in line. And the clerk's like, okay, I'll see you in a minute. And he started working around with his register, and then he did some stuff in the back, and I waited about 5 minutes for him to actually start taking my order, and he never did. So before he came back out of the back, I left and I went to another place to eat. Then I got home and I really need to record for... Okay, BPS reached maximum, you can't increase it anymore, so that's a hard maximum. I knew I was going to have to record Wednesday's episodes for both Paper Mario and Resident Evil 4. But I've been so jet-lagged because I immediately went to work Monday. And it took all of my energy just to put up the videos that I'd already been recording. Alright. Look at this crystal tree. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful in all the world? Oh, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Posy. What's wrong with my mouth? This is my nose. Oh, how rude. Anyway, it was this fertile soil that made my nose grow so long. I happen to like it. Your nose is pretty nice too. It can stand to be a little bit longer, so why don't you take this fertile soil with you? You got the fertile soil. Absolutely pollutant-free. Absolutely pollutant-free. This smells like very good soil. Your nose will be perfect soon. So yeah, I was exhausted from work on Monday. In fact, I took a half a day because I had to deal with some stuff. And that would have been a great opportunity to do some recording, and instead, once I was finished settling what I needed to settle, I went to bed. You got the stinky herb. This herb smells kind of bad. Restores 5 FP. And so I was like, okay, I'll record Tuesday. I'll come home, I'll take a nap, I'll set up a super late recording schedule because I like doing that for Resident Evil 4. And I got home. Oh, I didn't actually interact with you this time. I got home, went to bed, taking my nap about 7 o'clock after dinner. I didn't get up till 9 a.m. this morning. Good day, Mario. It's great to see you. Okay, so you just have the same dialogue as before. Okay. It's just that I like, oh, oops. Well, I'll leave a note and let people know that I'm gonna put up the episodes tonight. Bravo! Magnificent! A sweet, subtle flavor with a delicate finish. It's such marvelous coloring. It reminds me of the warm sunlight I so yearn for. I'm truly taken back by your cultured taste. Of course you may go. So, yeah, it's just been kind of getting the energy to record. And oops, that's the wrong partner. Once I started recording, it's been very nice. I really didn't realize how much I've missed recording until I actually started. Oop. And I overshot my mark. Taking a week off was a nice break, but I really do like doing this channel. I do not like doing this with Paracarry. Okay, let's jump across. Let's fail at that. I hit the button. Alright. Do Do I need paracarry for you? No, I'm pressing down. I did not miss the controls. Yeah, okay. Paracarry for these last two things. Okay. Which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. But yeah, for an experiment that was really, you know, I didn't know how much I wanted to do this, and I was going to give it a year originally. I'm probably going to do this for a while. I've had a good core audience, I really love you guys, and it's still a lot of fun to do. It can be a little bit hard for me to get the time to do it sometimes. Like, it depends on my mood, really does. But once I actually start recording, I really enjoy doing it. Especially when I'm playing a game like Paper Mario, because I really love this game. There's still some things I need to figure out how to pull off. I need to figure out how to really show off the recipes that I'm missing and the hidden blocks. I feel like I could have planned that a little better initially. And I'm kind of suffering a little bit because I didn't plan it out before. Oh good, you'll double my experience from 1 to 2. Yay. So I am a little bit frustrated with myself at that. To be fair though, a lot of the hidden blocks on the recipes you can't really show off until later in the game anyway. But, you know, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna take some time and really put some thought into how I want to do that. Okay. I did not get the first strike on you, so you're going to get a nice hit on me. And I still don't know the timing for this. I'm pretty sure it's at that last note. But, you know, if it is, it's hard to hit. We only have one more of these guys, I think, anyway. And then we can show off the... Oh, I didn't get the first strike. Oh, there's a lot of them. How do I want to handle this? That is a damn good question. I guess I'll Starstorm. We'll spend some FP. And you can hear my Wii pad going in the background, possibly. What was really cool about my visit home is my parents got me a gift card to Guitar Center and went with me to pick out some audio equipment. So I'm kind of putting it off a little bit just to see what other sales come along between now and Christmas. But I've got some new audio equipment to use for the channel and for also recording with Vernon, which is really cool. That was a nice surprise. They were really interested in this hobby that I've been doing, my silly little hobby. They've always been really good about supporting my hobbies. Yeah, we'll do Cooper, I think. I kind of want to do Cooper. My parents have always been really good about supporting my hobbies. They gave me my first game system, my Game Boy, when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, one of the Christmas presents to me was a Super Nintendo, or not a Super Nintendo, a Nintendo 64. And that was the year that it launched, and it was sold out everywhere, and I can only imagine how long they had to look for that. So that was really cool of them. And, you know, I've got some other hobbies that they've supported. So even though, you know, I say it's a silly little hobby, really to them, they just want me to be happy, and I appreciate that. They're good parents. Anyways, enough about that. I'm getting all sentimental and sniffly. Yeah, I guess I'll pull out Watt. See if I remember how Watt works. I do not. Too early. Oh, you're summoning your bee friends to make me mini. Uh-oh. Do not make me mini. I do not want to be mini. Please, no. Do not shrink me. I don't think I got shrunk. Good. Alright, let's pull off multi-bounce. Let's fail at pulling off multi-bounce. I know that there are a lot of parents out there that... I'm going back to this because why not? No, don't support video games as a hobby. You know, and I feel like I miss out personally. I'm not as adept at other areas of pop culture as video games, and I feel like I miss out a lot on that. But, you know, they've never made me feel like I should be ashamed to be a gamer, which is really cool. As long as it didn't interfere with my studies. Now, there have been times when it did. Alright, let's show off this enemy. Okay, this is an Amazy Daisy. And I'm going to change members to Gambaria right now. And let's go ahead and get the title. This is an Amazy Daisy. Amazy Daisies are so rare that they're also called the legendary Crazy Daisies. Max HP 20, attack power 20, defense power 1. These guys almost always flee at their first chance. It would be nice to beat one, but be careful. Their attacks pack a powerful punch. So your best bet is to lullaby these. Or be really good at multi-bonk or something like that. Have some crazy attack power going on, because you pretty much have to one-shot these, or they run away. And he runs away. That one will almost always respawn on this screen, though. So if he does run away... Oh, there's a star piece there. If he does run away... You got the blueberry. A berry found in flower fields restores 5 FP. You can farm him by simply going from this screen to this screen until he reappears. Or... yeah, there he is. And he's the only thing that will respawn. So... as long as you don't leave flower fields, you have a pretty good shot at farming this guy for some serious star points. And I would love to show off how much he actually gives you. That's gonna be kind of hard, though. Especially since my controller just started lagging. I think the battery's almost dead. Yeah. And goodbye. Alright, well, we're not going to mess around with him anymore in this episode because it's getting to the end of it. But I think, and you can see that my wireless connection, I think that's the connection between my controller and my Wii U, is getting unstable. So I think we're going to call it an episode here, and then maybe in the next episode I'll open up with a Crazy Daisy fight. Or an Amazy Daisy fight. Anyways. See you guys then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and y'all have a great day. Later!